Are y'all thinking about getting married to somebody? If you are, watch this video from someone who is soon to be a twice divorcee. I bet you're asking yourself, why would I want to watch a video from someone who's been divorced or going to be divorced twice? Because I've been married twice and I've learned a lot, and I want to educate y'all because I want y'all to avoid the same fate that happened to me. So let's get started, y'all. Let's just get into this video. Okay, so as you know, I've been married twice and I'm currently going through my second divorce. I'm 41 years old and I'm a single mother. So why would you take advice from me? Um, you're probably watching like, why would I take advice from this woman? I'm going to give y'all some valuable lessons, okay? So my first marriage, actually both marriages, my first marriage, I was basically forced into this marriage. I did not want to get married to this particular person. I was kicked out by my family and basically forced to marry this person because I didn't have resources or anything, and I needed protection at that time. So the logical thing, at least for me at the time, was to get married to this person. Let me just say, me and this person were married about a year and a half, and I gave birth to my son through this particular gentleman, and I have no hate for him. I pray for him. But the marriage for a whole year and a half was a wrong decision from the very start. There were problems from the very start. We didn't get to know each other very well from the very start, and we had a very rocky start, just me getting kicked out and didn't know what to do. So I went to him and I'm like, okay, continue our lives. And during this year and a half, it was very difficult. He was very narcissistic. He was very abusive. He would compare me to women. He wanted to actually change my look at one point because he did not like the way that I looked. Um, he was into, I'm just gonna say, he was into white women. So he was into like the blonde hair and like the pale skin and the colored eyes, complete opposite of what I look like. And he wanted me to dye my hair and to wear like colored contacts and to be lighter skinned. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. If you cannot accept the way that I look, that's a problem. And if you want what you want, which is white woman, maybe we should not be together. But in hindsight, I wish I gotten to know this person better. I wish I got to spend more time with this person. I wish I got to see this person in different scenarios, like, at a restaurant one time, maybe one time we're hanging out with friends, one time maybe we go to the movies, um, maybe one time we go to a park, maybe one time we work out together, like different scenarios, or maybe one time we go grocery shopping together to see how each other's spending habits are. I wish I asked more questions. Yes, faith is important. I'm not saying that it isn't. Faith is definitely important, and that spiritual glue is very important. But there's also compatibility also at the end of the day. Like you need that too. Like, what are your values? Let's say, for example, like right now, my value is a healthy lifestyle. I've lost almost 100 pounds, and I'm still going in my journey. But one of my values now is health and wellness, and it's fitness. Well, if I marry somebody or am with somebody whose value is not, they like to eat out all the time, they don't exercise, they don't take care of themselves. That's a mismatch of values. Okay. Or you get one person that maybe spends a lot of money and loves to go shopping and loves to go out to expensive places and eat, but then you got this other person who maybe saves money and wants to enjoy like experiences. That could be a mismatch of values too. Again, most of these things I believe can be worked out if there's clear and honest communication and if there's, a little bit of compromise on each other's ends. But I'm telling y'all, going into marriage, if you are following the Bible, it's a covenant. Marriage is a covenant. It's not something that you get completely bored out of. You just don't like this person anymore. You feel like you outgrew this person and you leave. No, it's a covenant, y'all. Marriage in the Bible is serious. I wish I got the time to get to know them. In Islam, the problem is with Islam, because I grew up Muslim, is like they love to rush people into marriage. And I mean, that's something it's not good. It's not good at all. Like you have to take your time to get to know the person. You've got to date the person. You've got to see them in different scenarios. You got to see if your lifestyles are a match or not. It's not just something that, oh, I like this person. This person's hot. This person's sexy. Oh, like, I just want to have sex. So let's get married. No. If you're just getting married to have sex, that's not good at all. That's a fruit of the spirit, the self-control. Pray about that. But don't just get married just to have sex. That's not a good thing. A lot of times Muslims do that. They just get married just to have sex, and it's not good. It's really, really bad. You need to learn to have self-control, and you need to learn how to love yourself being alone. And so that's another thing too, is a lot of people are lonely and want to get married. Again, nothing wrong with that. But we also got to evaluate. Are you getting married just because you're lonely? Or are you getting married because you actually want the responsibility of marriage? Marriage is a huge responsibility. Marriage is just, it's not, oh, sex and, oh, romance and that's it. No, it's a big responsibility. It's two imperfect people merging and getting together and creating one life. It's one flesh. It's not easy at all. Marriage is really hard. And the enemy, on top of that, loves to attack marriages. He loves to attack marriages. So you both got to be spiritually strong and spiritually grounded to be successfully married. And your lifestyles have to be aligned, or at least there's got to be compromise in order for it to be aligned. So anyways, I got divorced from my first husband. I got my child from him. Okay, my second husband, it was more manipulation and coercion to marry this person, and I'm still trying to get divorced from this person. He ended up abandoning me, and he's remarried. Again, same thing that I wish I could tell myself back then is take your time. Don't rush into it. Don't let anybody coerce you and say, hurry up and get married, because no, that is a big mistake. Marriage is a covenant. It's not something to be played with. So I just want to tell you, this is just my experience with both of my marriages is I wish I never rushed. I wish I got time to get to know the person. I wish I went on different dates with them. Okay, we eat out once. We go to the movies once. We maybe work out together one time. One time maybe we could just watch like a TV show, or one time we read the Bible together. That's an important one too. Y'all got to make sure you're spiritually grounded, and you got to make sure you know what you're getting into. And I also would suggest marriage counseling too before you even get married. I remember the second time when I wanted to get married, I suggested to him, I'm like, hey, let's do marriage counseling. But they're like, no, like, don't, no. Do marriage counseling, y'all. If y'all have a chance to see like a biblical marriage counselor, please do that, because it's really important that both of y'all are aligned before you get married. And pray. Most importantly, pray. I was not with the Father back then when I got married to these two individuals, and I regret it. To be honest with y'all. Like, now my son doesn't have an active father, and I hurt him in the process. And I didn't mean to hurt him. It's something that, I've been asking the Father to, just help me forgive myself for my decisions and help heal my son's heart. It breaks my heart to see that he doesn't have a father that's involved in his life. It really does. So keep in mind too that marriage also affects the generations to come. So your kids, if you decide to have kids with this person, it's going to affect it. The type of partner will affect your decision. You want to be equally yoked, and you want to be aligned in values, and you want to make sure that, hey, there's a present mother and a present father in your kids' lives, because kids do need both a mother and a father. The single parent thing, I would not wish that on anybody, because it's extremely difficult. So as someone who is almost twice divorced, this would be my suggestions to y'all, is to pray. Make sure y'all are equally yoked from the very beginning. Do not let feelings and emotions and wanting to have sex get in the way of things. Don't just get married to have sex. Do not rush into things. Take your time to really get to know the person. Do some marriage counseling if possible. And pray. Pray without ceasing. And just realize that going into the marriage, and it's not going to be all romance and butterflies and stuff. It's spiritual warfare. Again, the enemy attacks marriages. So just be careful, and also make sure that this is a person that you want to have children with, because whoever you marry, it's going to affect your family and affect your children. So just be cognizant of that if you are going into marriage. If you're in a season where life did not turn out how you expected, there's been loss, setbacks, starting over and over, I want you to hear this. You are not done, and there's hope. So I created a faith-based mentorship to help you rebuild your life with purpose, clarity, and strength. I'm opening up 3 beta spots. But this is for people who are ready to show up, be honest, be accountable, and actually do the work to move forward. If that's you, comment ready down below and let's get started. And remember, there's only 3 spots available. Anyways, y'all, I hope this video edified y'all. I love y'all. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know down below. All right, shalom.